Hey guys, today you and I are going to analyze my M-Pesa app together. I'm going to give you details of every single thing I spent money on in a month. While we are doing that, we are going to be drawing a pie chart. So at the end of this video, you'll see what took most of my money and what took the least. Are you ready? Let's go. So if this is your first time, my name is Ebaide and welcome to my channel. If you are not watching from Kenya, M-Pesa is an app that is used for money transfers and payments, and it's used in Kenya. I decided to make this video because some people have demanded. Have you done a video on living expenses and what you could live on in a day or month? I'll be answering this question now. And what do I do to support myself? What do I do for a living? I'll answer that when we are done analyzing my M-Pesa app. Let's dive into it. I'll be starting from the least thing I spend money on to what takes most of my money. This is a full summary of everything I spent in a month. So the least thing that takes my money is airtime. In the house I stay, the rent package comes with internet, so I almost never have to buy internet. I spent 1,400 on airtime. This is like the back end of the pie chart would be drawing. So as we fill in the data here, when we preview, it shows us the pie chart here. Airtime 1,400. Then we see it forming up there. Preview and there. So airtime color is blue. So there's a woman who comes to clean. She charges 1,000 Kenyan shillings. That's $10. She does the cleaning and laundry. So pardon me, but some of these things have people's names on them and I want to respect their names. I can't put it on my channel. So mostly the general part and the friends and family part, I mostly won't be opening a lot of it. She came only twice in the month and it amounted to 2,000. So the next thing that took my money was power. So I don't think I consume so much power because for starters, I don't take my bath every day because it's very cold. I wonder why you're judging me right now. Is it not cold where you are? Anyway, so because of that, I don't use a lot of hot water. I don't use a heater. I use a blanket, a sleeping bag. What else? I mostly use fridge, TV, charge my laptop. Okay, then I use lights because I have bad eyes, and that's it. So yeah, for power, not so much spending. Let's add it to the charts, shall we? KPLC came up a few times and it amounted to 4,000. Our pie chart is getting fuller and more colorful. I withdrew 6,000 Kenyan shillings, that's $60, and I think that was the cash I spent for that month. Withdrawal 60.84. Transportation for me has been a whole problem. It's still hard for me to take matatus. I can't take Uber to everywhere. I'm just not that rich. Then it's too expensive. So I go on Boda Boda. Boda Boda here is motorbikes, commercial motorbikes. So their Uber here has motorbike service on it. So yeah, that's what I mostly go on. So it's not as expensive as taking a taxi for Uber, and it's not as cheap as Matatu. Like Matatu is like significantly cheaper. For me, in Nigeria, when I don't drive, I'm on motorbike because of traffic. If I don't drive to wherever I'm going to, I'm definitely taking a motorbike. Yeah, so it wasn't a problem for me here. Transportation falls under general and friends and family, and I spent 9,300 there. So, have you been getting any value from what I've been saying so far? Did you just say yes? Nice. Okay, so you know what we'll do? We'll hit that subscribe button together. We'll smash it. Are you ready? Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Shit. So the next thing that took my money was rent. It's a long story. How do I start? This rent is a thing because in Nigeria, I stay in Aja. Aja is top 10 most expensive places in Lagos to stay in Lagos. And I pay 600,000 naira for a 1-bedroom apartment like this. But here in Kenya, I'm in a normal middle class-ish neighborhood, Roysambu. I pay literally times 3 of the amount I pay in Nigeria. In Nigeria, we pay yearly for rent, 600,000. Here, I pay $250 per month. Then my utilities and stuff come to like 26,000. And when you calculate that in a year, it amounts to $3,000, 100 and something. So basically in Kenya, for the same kind of apartment, a 1-bedroom apartment, I am paying literally times 3 the amount I was paying in Lagos. Like, that's outrageous. That's just so much. 25,700 Kenyan shillings. And that's it. I know I think it's expensive. I think it's expensive because I'm an average earner. No, not that. I am an active earner. Let me explain that. So every dime I make, I actively make. I haven't begun sleeping and earning. I haven't earned a dime online. Oh, I am a liar. I've earned a dime online. I started YouTube 5 months ago. I got monetized June. So in June, guess how much I earned? $13. Now, July, at least I had a full month to earn, right? Guess how much I earned? Let's get dramatic. Drum rolls. $36. You see, I know I'll still earn a lot online. That's going to happen. But right now, as per what I am earning, this is a lot of money to spend. Now, what I am calculating is what I spend being sedentary, not going out. When I traveled the first time, there was a day my brother asked me, if you were to calculate how much did you spend those 5 months, because I was going from Airbnb to Airbnb, clubbing, going out. I tried to think about how much I had before I started and how much I made while traveling. Then I just didn't calculate. Till today, I've not calculated. I'm not going to calculate because I love my heart too much. Yes, so no calculation. But imagine how much I spend now that I'm sitting in my house, not going out. So I can't spend so much money in a month, have a social life, and still be able to save for what I'm trying to achieve. Because even though everything is expensive, I've been saving to buy some freedom so I can go out more. Before I mention the last point, I need to point something out. I am saying Nairobi is expensive because it is expensive, because it's a fact, not because I am complaining about it. I operated my life from Nigeria to come here, and I was here for 4 months before I came back, so I knew what I was getting into. So before you come into the comment section to say you come and beat me up on the streets because I am saying it's expensive, or I should take my things and go back to my country, I am not going anywhere. Come and beat me. I did my house. I intentionally decided to move because I made the decision to work more. Like, I am deciding to work more in a comfortable environment than less in a less comfortable environment. So I know what I was getting into. And yes, it's supposed to be more expensive in some aspects, like power, for instance. There's 24-hour power here. Where I'm from, not 24 hours. So of course, the amount I spend on units would be different. Internet is very fast. Then for the rent, it is expensive because of course the amenities here are better. It has internet and DSTV that come with the package. It has a dope rooftop. The house itself looks nice, like the kind of lights. It had 2 balconies. It has a lift. So yes, this house is much better, looks much better. But I only think it's expensive because of course if I was paying like 150, 170, yes, it would have been moderate. But 250 is outrageous in my opinion. So let's go to what has taken the chunk of my money. Okay, yeah, it is rent, but I think because I'm classifying all these things, the next one I'm classifying a lot of things under it. So I think that's why it is so much. So I'll classify this next category, groceries and miscellaneous. And so many things fall under this category. Like my vice. Yes, I have a vice. No, I'm not going to tell you about it. Yes, whatever you are thinking is correct. Let's move on. So for food, I do everything. I cook sometimes. I go to restaurants, yeah, when I go out, but most times I order in. So, you know, miscellaneous things like when I go out to vlog, those times you eat out, yeah. But it was mostly buying this and that when I did the calculation. When I calculated, I was like, I definitely don't eat this much. I don't spend this much on food and groceries. No. They fall under these 2 categories and it amounts to 41,916. This is our final chart. Airtime, we have 1,400. For cleaning and laundry, I spent 2,000. For power, I did 4,000. Then for withdrawal, I did 6084. Transportation has 9,300. Rent has 25,700. And groceries, 41,916. Total for the month, 90,400 Kenyan shillings, $904. In June, I had a full month spending with M-Pesa. In July, I changed the last dollar I brought from Nigeria. So this is mostly for rent. And for August, it's still ongoing, so I definitely can't use it. And that's exactly why we've been using June. I spent 90,400 shillings just for a month, just sitting at home, not going out, not having a social life. It's just like I'm working to be alive. Like as I'm working, as I'm taking the money, I'm using it to do things, so I can't save for the future. Okay, thankfully I have a job that is hourly, like I get paid hourly, so more hours, more money. It's not fixed, but that means I have to work so many hours to be able to make like almost 1,000 just to be alive for a month, and then still be able to raise money to have a future. When I finally start having a social life, I'm sure I'll be spending a fortune. So to answer this question, what do I do to support myself? What do I do for a living? Well, I'm a writer and I work for a country that has its day when I have my nights. That makes me incurably nocturnal. It makes life so hard. Then I own a movie production company in Nigeria called Joy Udo TV. So Joy is my English name, Udo is my surname, Ebaide is my first name, it's my Nigerian native name. Yeah. But the company has really suffered because after I shot the last TV show last year, that was when I left Nigeria and started traveling. And YouTube doesn't even help because since I started, YouTube takes so much time in between trying to think of the idea for the next video, in between shooting, editing, the hours. That's after working 8-10 hours writing every day. It's just exhausting. It's really hard to concentrate on another thing. But hopefully when I get better with YouTube, I'll probably employ some people to help me there so I can focus on other things, because it's taking every time I have. So it has suffered. But now, thankfully, it has finished post-production. The trailer is what's been done, and it's ready with the marketer, so it'll be out soon. But I have something on YouTube. I have a short film. I'll leave the link in description. It's called Stray. You should watch it. Leave your comments. So I have a feeling that you didn't want to interrupt the video that time when I said you should subscribe. So you didn't subscribe. You were waiting till the end of the video. So this is me reminding you that, will you subscribe now? Thank you so much for watching. I guess I'll see you in the next video, and bye.